English from Malcolm. I'm Malcolm. Love is free, but I think you already know that. Today we're going to focus on something called chunking. What is chunking? Chunking is just all about combining words and sounds together so that you speak more smoothly. I tell my students all the time, first of all, focus on your throat muscles. Relax those throat muscles and learn how to use them properly for the American English accent. And secondly, speak in a straight line. Chunking is all about speaking in a straight line. And what I mean is you don't want to sound like a robot. So if we check this out, for example, really quickly. Hey, how's it been going for you? I chunked, how's it been going for you? I put that all together. If I don't chunk that, I will say, hey, how's it been going for you? That sounds awful. I sound like a robot. I sound like I'm struggling a little bit, right? How's it been going for you versus how's it been going for you? Okay. Before we begin, if you look in this document, you'll see use this link to listen to the text with examples. If you use that link, it will take you here to my SoundCloud page. And here you can listen to me and one of my friends read this text. My friend, he's from the Dominican Republic, so he speaks Spanish, and he has a thicker accent than I do. So you can hear the difference between when he speaks and when I speak. And I focus on how he can improve and how you can improve as well. Secondly, download the text here. If you click this link, it will take you here. Check out listening practice, and here's the text here if you want to download it for yourself. And lastly, you can visit my website, and up here at the top says free study tools. You can ignore this. I look a little crazy, but this is kind of what you have to do if you want to improve your accent. You have to look kind of silly and honestly sit home and look in the mirror and focus on your throat and focus on your mouth and tongue and your teeth. But okay, that's a topic for a different day, right? All right. So let's focus on this text here and talk more about chunking. So again, chunking is all about grouping and combining words together so that you sound more natural when you speak and you sound less like a robot. So I'm going to read this text and I will focus on the D's and T sounds and also the TH sounds. So text 1, 2 friends talk about boxing. Hey, how's it been going for you? I heard that you're leaving the company. One more time. Hey, how's it been going for you? Now listen. I heard that. I'm not saying I heard that. I heard that. I'm not really focusing on the D here. The D is very silent. I heard that. And in order to get that sound, you really do have to use your throat. I heard that you're leaving the company. Hey, Marco. Yeah, it's true. I'm resigning around late May. I'm resigning around late May. I'm not even saying around. I'm resigning around late May. Oh no, I really miss you, man. We used to watch great fights together all the time. Did you see the match between Johnson and Hanover? We used to. I'm not saying we used to. I'm not even saying we used to. We used to. We used to. Watch great fights together all the time. Did you? With this, did you? All the time. We say did you. We kind of replace this D and Y with a J. Did you? Did you see the match between Johnson and Hanover? No, I didn't watch it yet. Or no, I haven't watched it yet. I heard someone got knocked out though. To get knocked out, if you're talking about boxing, you get punched and you go to sleep, you get knocked out. So no, I didn't watch it yet, but I heard someone got knocked out though. Oh man, yep. I won't spoil it for you. I won't spoil it for you. You hear how I chunked those words? That's 4 words. Spoil it for you. But he got dropped hard by a big left hook in round 5. I take my left hand, I throw it like a hook, shaped like a hook. He got dropped, bang, by a big left hook in round 5. It came out of nowhere. Oftentimes you'll hear people say outa. It came out of nowhere, or it came out of nowhere. To be honest, I saw a clip of the knockout, so I know exactly who won the bout. The way he fell over was devastating to see. The way he fell over was devastating to see. Hanover didn't do much to defend himself after that first knockdown at the end of round 4. You're telling me I had $1,000 on Hanover. Oh well. I had $1,000. Straight line. I had $1,000. I had $1,000. There's a little bit of a rise. I had $1,000. But you want to keep everything in a straight line, or else you sound like a robot. So I'm going to read some of these one more time, and I'm going to chunk, and I'm not going to chunk. So chunking. Hey, how's it been going? How's it been going? No chunking. How's it been going? I heard that. No chunking. I heard that. I'm resigning around late May. No chunking. I'm resigning around late May. We used to watch great fights together. No chunking. We used to watch great fights together. So you can really hear the difference between chunking and not chunking. And this is a big deal. This is something that is very important to pay attention to when you're learning how to speak more clearly and learning how to speak more effectively. When you're learning new vocabulary, when you are learning new grammar structures, that's great. But if you can't speak clearly, it will not matter. If you're trying to get a new job and you can't speak clearly, you're going to be annoyed when you talk to people and they don't understand you. You want to just learn how to loosen up. So again, this is all about loosening your throat and learning how to use your throat muscles effectively. And also, this is also about using your teeth as well for the D and T sounds. And also, especially the R sound. I'm going to make another video about the R sound. Maybe I'll put a card up in the video so you can click it. Now for text 2, a job interview, I'm just going to read this and I want you to focus on where I chunk words together. I want you to focus on my rhythm and cadence, okay? And again, definitely download this for yourself. Use this link and download this for yourself and practice and listen to the audio I have for you. So text 2, a job interview. I heard that you needed something new to do, so I worked on finding someone with a diverse set of skills. His name's Rodney, and he's a professional documentary photographer. The camera he used in his latest film, The Snack That Smiles Back, worked wonders for him. It's called the DS14, and he allowed us to try it out for a few weeks. Just please be careful. Have you ever used a camera before? Yeah, just the one on my cell phone, an iPhone X, but I'm not familiar with using a real professional quality camera. I used that DS12 camera before many years ago, but I wouldn't say I'm good at it or anything. Let's focus on the T's and D's here and the TH. I heard that. So again, I heard that. I'm not really saying heard. I'm saying heard that. Worked on. I worked on. Not I worked on. I worked on. Worked on. Worked on. He used in his latest film, The Snack That Smiles Back. The Snack That Smiles Back. And lastly, I wouldn't say, there's a D here, I wouldn't say, D and a T honestly, I wouldn't say, I'm not saying wouldn't say, I'm saying wouldn't say. And if you're worried that chunking makes you sound unprofessional, really don't worry about that. Chunking does not make you sound unprofessional. If you skip D's and T's in English, that's totally normal. Everyone will understand you anyway. So if you're not really pronouncing the D here, it's called the DS14 and he allowed us. He allowed us. People know you're saying allowed, not allowed us. No one's gonna say allowed us. They're gonna say, oh, allowed us. He allowed us to try it out for a few weeks. Okay, so this is just a small example about chunking. Here's an example text for you to use on your own. I'm going to be making more videos about this topic. Most likely, I'm going to be making a lot of videos about this topic because it's very important Focus on your throat muscles, your teeth, and your tongue when speaking American English. This is going to carry you very far in your studies, especially if you're just starting. If you focus on your rhythm and cadence, everything else will come naturally for speaking. All right. If you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments. Let me know how you feel about this kind of video. Let me know how you feel about the text when you listen to it, and let me know how I'm doing. Let me know how I can help you. Just let me know your questions, okay? All right. English from Malcolm. Love is free. Good luck studying, and don't give up. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'll know. All right. Good luck.